everyone, welcome back to UNYU with me, Ananda, Felin. And today I will accompany you to through this evening with several hot news of the day. Let's go to the first news. We come to the concern of the response towards the disability in the college. There are a lot of things that we have to notice where the disability obtains, such as in facilities and attitude. Following is the interview with the student in university with our reporter.
Well, now I'm here with our informant, Taufik. Good morning, Taufik.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm really fine.
Okay.
So, what is your first impression when you entered this university, especially this faculty?
This is my imposing experience when I entering this in our faculty, because I can realize my dream to be a part of English education.
Okay. And then, what is your opinion about the people in this faculty?
I think that the most of people is care to me because I am disability, and the most of them is apathies.
Oh, okay. And then, did they give difficulties when you entered this faculty?
In that situation, I have difficulties. For example, when I joined the PKKMB, the committee is forbidden me to join the career. But you know that I have joined it before.
Oh, have you ever joined it before?
Yes.
And then, how about your classmates? How they treat you in the class?
For my classmates, I think they're similar. I have said before that someone is the most of person is care, or the most of people is like apathies. And for I always for this semester I always alone because nobody wants to help me in my class. But sometimes other person from different major help me. For example, to go to canteen or read a book, or maybe just make a small talk.
And then, how will you have a relation with them?
Yeah.
A bad relation or a good relation?
Some situation is bad and some situation is good.
Or depend on the situation?
Yes, depend on situation.
What kind of situation?
For example, when we have a happy situation, it's good for us, I think. But when we have many difficulties, we have, for example, we have many tasks, assignment, or maybe the lecturer was very, very grumpy. Right? The people don't want to help me.
Did they ever did something that make you hurt?
Yeah, I have story about that. When we have finished our class, I wanted to ask her to go down, but after I have right in second floor, I tried to say hello to my classmate, but they wait for me and give reason that they wanted to submit something.
And then, if you may wish, what you may want to realize in here, especially the people or the facilities in this faculty, or the lecturer maybe, or the
Facilities.
Or the system.
I think the facilities is enough. I mean, and the lecturer, for the lecturers, I think that our lecturers are very good. For the people, please caring for disability. Don't be hero if you have success to have disability, but please assume that disability is your friend. If you need it or go to canteen, you also need that. If you need a make relation with your boy or girlfriend, we also need that. And even if you need a drum, we also need that. Yes,
That's a great statement.
Yes.
Thank you, Taufik, for the
You're
time.
welcome.
So, in a university in this district is good enough on providing facilities for the disability students, although the learning methods have not been appropriate for them. For example, when Taufik receives material, it is written in common paper instead of braille. Some of the lecturers didn't provide the soft file to help the disabilities to learn by themselves. Then, there are still a lot of people around us who haven't been aware or care enough for the disabilities. So, as a human being, we shouldn't discriminate people on his lack, but we need to treat every of them equally. That's all from our interview today. I'll return it to the studio.
تخيل لو أعطيت أوريو للساحر الشرير. أعطيت أوريو ممكن يخدع علاء الدين، يسرق مصباحه الثمين، أو يقدم له لأميرته في يوم فرحهم هدية كلها عجايب. تخيل لو أعطيت أوريو.
Let's move to the next news. In the end of 2019, many movies, both Hollywood and local movies, are released in cinema. One of the movies is about our public figure, Mr. B.J. Habibie and Mrs. Ainun, whose love story became famous and being relationship goals in Indonesia. This film is directed by Hanung Bramantyo entitled Habibie Ainun 3. Habibie and Ainun 3 is one of box office candidates which are expected to be the sweet cover later this year. Judging from the aspect of visual, artistic, and acting effects, this movie are expected to be nominated in several festival movies in next year. Let's connect to our reporter there, Lukluk Trisnawati.
Before the end of the year, major films played in cinemas Indonesia, both films from Hollywood and local filmmakers. One of them is Habibie and Ainun third movie. Habibie and Ainun third movie highlights the life of Ainun as a teenager. Ainun is a smart student who is the idol of her school students, including Habibie. Ainun and Habibie became a close friend when she was young. Ainun's charm made her still become an idol when she was entering medical education. Ainun interacts the interests of Ahmad, the student from the same university as Ainun. Now, we'll talk with one of the viewers of this movie. Let's we find it before. Excuse me?
Yeah.
May I have your time? Can I sit here? Do you know Habibie and Ainun third movie?
Oh, yeah, I've just watched it last night.
Oh, good. May I know why you choose this film to watch in the end of the year?
Because I already follow this movie since the first movie.
Can you explain to us a little bit the storyline of this movie?
Okay. This movie tells about Ainun when she was young. And this is the interesting and motivating story, so you really need to watch it. It's a really great movie.
That's great. That sounds great, yeah. If you can give rate for this movie, how much the rate is?
If I can give 11 out of 10, but because I can, I only give 10 out of 10 because it was a great movie.
Thank you very much for your time. Okay, that's all for me. My name is Lukluk Trisnawati, and I'm reported from Science Police Lipo Plaza, Yogyakarta.
Joe adalah cerdikiawan. Dia naik go ride biar sempat senam sehat tanpa takut telat. Karena baginya, go ride lebih dari sekedar alat transportasi. Jadilah seperti Joe, jadilah cerdikiawan.
Okay, thank you for Lukluk Trisnawati for the report. Let's move to the next news. Collaboratively, the students of faculties of languages and arts State University of Yogyakarta held a festival Bahasa and Seni entitled #Pesta Rakyat on 21st until 23 December 2019. Not only presenting the arts, this event also had a bazaar, food exhibition, and the music concert in the highlight of the event. Let's connect to our reporter there, Zenni Syarifah.
Good evening, everyone. Now we are live report in front of Festival Bahasa Seni with the team of Pesta Rakyat in Fakultas Bahasa dan Seni UNYU. And now, in Monday in the evening, we can come to see that here there's a lot of performance in the stage. Maybe we can check it out.
Now we are in the middle of Festival Bahasa dan Seni in SBS, and we are in front of the performance stage hall, and in our back there is a main stage of a performance that comes to euphoria of this festival. And now in our right, we can see that there is a lot of food stalls that sell a lot of food, and also some exhibition that we can see over here. Now we are in the middle of Festival Bahasa dan Seni, and it is the last day of the performance, and there's a lot of visitors that come to this festival, and maybe we'd like to ask one of the visitors about this festival. And excuse me, ma'am, can I ask you about something about this festival? Okay, sure. Okay, maybe you'd like to tell me your name first and where you come from.
My name is Ananda, and I'm from Belgium.
Okay, and you're Belgian, and what made you come to this festival? Like, it's far away from your home.
Because I discovered about the Pesta Rakyat in Indonesia, and one of the story is my favorite, so I come here.
Well, that may be. And what is your impression about this festival? Like, it's so great. Like, how do you feel?
I think it is an interesting event, and what is it? I'm very happy here because here's a lot of people and many performance, and the food scene is very good.
Maybe that's all from about it. Like, please enjoy this festival. Thank you, man. And now, that is one of our visitors that come to the festival Bahasa dan Seni, and maybe we can come to the next page.
And now we come to one of the committee of Festival Bahasa dan Seni, and maybe you would like to tell us your name. My name is Rahmita as the Humashid. Okay, and you know, like, how you're preparing this Festival Bahasa dan Seni as the committee. So well, the preparation is so hard because we need more money to hold this event. And this Festival Bahasa dan Seni takes concept as Pesta Rakyat. And can you explain it as a brief about this? We want the concept Pesta Rakyat is because we want to unite the people in FBS, in all Ormawa in FBS, and the people around FBS to become one in this event. And I think that's all about this festival, and maybe we can prepare about this festival in the stage, and it's really incredible, and we really appreciate that your committee has held this festival. Thank you, maybe, and have a good work today. And now we come to this last report from Festival Bahasa dan Seni, and after we come around this stage, and after we watch a lot of performance on the stage, we come to our last, and this is the report from Zenni Syarifah as the reporter and Lukluk Trisnawati as the cameraman, and thank you from here, and see you in the next Festival Bahasa dan Seni in 2020.
Okay, thank you for Zenni Syarifah for the report. Well, that's all the news of the day. Good evening and see you.